again for another episode of the Console Gaffer, and we're back for the Scotland International Save. We're in the year 2028, September, and we're about to start the Nations League campaign, where we're in the Nations League Division A Group 4 with France, Italy, and Slovenia. So we're about to play the first of those 3 games in September, which is against Slovenia. In Group Division A, we had a poor Euros the last time we were here after a good World Cup the time before, but we're in the transition period of trying to change the team around a little bit, bringing some new people into the squad and see if we can get on with it. And we've got Slovenia away, France at home, then Italy away. And then we come to October where we've just got one match and we've got France away, and then we finish up in November with a home Hampden Park doubleheader with Slovenia at home, followed by Italy at home as well. So we need to really get off to a good start away from home to Slovenia. And to do that, we have picked this squad. So we'll just go into order like the goalkeepers and such. So same goalkeepers. We're still struggling to bring anybody else through as it stands at the moment. So we've got Angus Gunn, still is number 1. He's still doing well in the Premier League. He's played in the UEFA Europa League as well with Nottingham Forest and currently in the Championship. So playing, still doing well and getting the first team games. Then we've got Liam Kelly, 32 years old at Dundee. Had a decent season last season. And then we've got John McCracken, who also has had a decent season last season, and so far he's still playing with Hibs. But Angus Gunn will still be our number 1. We've then brought back into the squad Liam Morrison, 25 years old. I think we need to bring him back in. He's got 3 caps. Bring him in and see what he can do again. He's got good technique, decent enough marking and heading, decent enough mental stats with 6'2", 11 pace, good strength as well. So he's not quick, but he's not embarrassingly slow. We've then keep in there with Lewis Binks of Barnby. So he's been a mainstay for the last couple of campaigns. Good enough technique, passing's good as well. Good first touch and heading. Again, he's 6'2". He's got 11 pace with 10 acceleration, so we've not really got any real pace at the back. But his mental attributes again are very, very good. It's only the flair let him down. Good bravery, good aggression. Leadership 12 as well. We've then still got Samuel Clairol Harding, from Dundee United, and he came into the World Cup squad last year and already a B+. He's got a good starting option. Now this boy, he's 22, he's playing most weeks for Dundee United. Technique-wise is not good, tackling, passing is not that good, but in terms of actually just defending, he's fine. Again, 6'3", good enough heading ability. But his physical attributes is very, very good. Good jump and reach, pace 14 and acceleration 13 and good strength. So we're hoping that with playing with Dundee United all the time, he can maybe, technique-wise, he can get better. Then we've still got Stephen Welsh, 6'3". He's not really playing much for Celtic, but he's still a decent enough option, good enough age as well, and pace-wise he's in there, and technique-wise he's in there as well. He can also cover at right back. Then we've brought in Nathan Patterson. We're going to go with proper right backs, I think, now, instead of playing Aaron Hickey there, or just makeshift right backs. We've got right backs in the squad. In the national team. Let's start using them. So we've brought back in Nathan Patterson, who's playing at a good level at Everton. Played 28 games last season, 16 the season before. So I think it's time for Nathan Patterson to come back in. Good age, 26. And we've also got Max Johnston in there, who's now in the Premier League with Derby. 24 years old, he could be a right back for a good number of years. Then we've got Aaron Hickey, and we're going to play him in his so-called natural position of left back. Again, good form he's in at the moment in the Premier League for Brentford. Good player. And then we've got Kieran Tierney still in there, 31 years old. Good experience to keep him in. He can play a number of positions, left back, right back, centre back. You can even push him further up, depending on the formation that we're wanting to play. And we've got Josh Doig, so 26 years old. He'll probably be the backup left back as we go and fight it out with Aaron Hickey, as Kieran Tierney's not going to be around forever. And you've probably noticed Andy Robertson is not in the squad this time around. So then we move on to the midfield. We've continue to bring in Hayden Hackney from Lecce. Made his debut in the World Cup. He's had 7 caps for us, or made his first appearance for us in the pre-games at the World Cup. As you can see, very, very good midfield player. Mental attributes are all good. Physical attributes are decent apart from the jump in. It's good technique and passing. So, and good composure on the ball. He's 26 years old. He's playing in Italy. He's doing pretty well. He's a good player to have in the team. Somebody that could potentially take over from John McGinn. We've then got Billy Gilmore. He's here. He will continue to be in the team. 27 years old. We've then got Lennon Miller as well, 22 years old. Udinese, £45 million. They're liking for him. So yeah, passing's good, technique's good. I think he could definitely improve on a lot of aspects of his game, finishing, dribbling, crossing, marking. But he's got good mental attributes and decent enough physical attributes. He just needs to start, technical-wise, upping his game a little bit, but he's a good player to have in the team. We've then obviously still got Scott McTominay, 31 years old. Still doing the business, still playing well. I think he played 34 games last season for Napoli and scoring 20 goals, so still a mainstay in our team, in our squad. We've brought in David Watson as well. He'd done well in the few games leading up to the World Cup. He then got injured, he couldn't get in. Physical attributes are not great, but he's got not bad technicals, not bad, decent enough mental attributes as well. And again, 23 years old. I think he'll get better. He's also at Napoli now after he let sign for Kilmarnock, and he's just starting to break into the team. We've continued to keep in Elliot Watt as well. 28 years old. He's done pretty well for me whenever he's played. And he's in at the moment. Whether he stays in long term, well, that's up to him. Then we've still got John McGinn. Can play a number of positions. He's 33 years old. He's no longer the captain, as he resigned of the captaincy after the Euros, but he still wants to be here for selection, and he will be selected for the next few. We need that kind of balance of experience and youth to come into the team. We have then got Dembele, who's really done pretty well for me. 3 goals, 10 caps. He's playing most weeks for QPR. Really happy with him since coming in. He's an actual winger who likes to get to the byline, get balls in the box. So he's in, and it's something we're in short supply of is wingers. So we need to keep an eye out for that. Then we've got the main man again, Gannon Doak. 32 caps, he's got 6 goals, but he's been good for us. He's starting to consistently play in the Premier League now. He's played 6 times this season, 2 goals already and an assist. So he's building up his games pretty well. He's 22 years old. He's going to really be the main man for us going forward. We've still got Lewis Morgan, 31 years old. He's at Stoke City now, as he left Celtic this summer for £1.6 million. Like I say, we're kind of slim pickings for wingers. He's not got the best acceleration or pace, but he's somebody we need to have in the squad because we've not got much more. But we'll keep a lookout for more wingers as they come in. We've then brought in Che Adams, 32 years old, still probably, arguably, our best striking option, although he's not really been in sparkling form. He's getting double figures here and there, but this season he's not really played too much in Serie A. But still, probably our best striking option as it stands at the moment. We've then brought in 22 years old Sheffield United player Ryan Wan. 6'2", good acceleration and pace with physicals. Finishing's 12, his composure's at 13, technique's 11. So a lot that he can improve on, I feel. But somebody that we need to try and make the transition of players coming into the team, and he's one that we feel that we can do well on. He can also play wide left, and with his pace, that could help. Obviously, crossing's not great, but dribbling's half decent. So he could play out in the wing. And then Rory Wilson of Aston Villa, 22 years old again, finishing at 17, composure at 16, good enough physical attributes. So he may be the man to take over in the coming seasons. As you can see, Sturm Graz, he was at, scored 6 and 28. He went to Sheffield Wednesday, he scored 12 and 34. And the last season, he was in the Championship at Charlton, and he scored 16 in 43 games. So he's currently at Villa at the moment, and he's more been playing in the reserves. So he's in the squad, and that's what we need from him. So yes, there is the squad that we've picked for the 3 matches. Tactic-wise, for these 3 matches, we are pulling McTominay back from the shadow striker and putting him back into the midfield. We are then going with Gilmore playing the midfield playmaker, Miller the attacking playmaker, Hickey left back, Binks, Morrison, Johnson, gun and goals. I think there's a decent balance to the team. And I think out of possession, if we put McTominay up there as well, just to stay kind of high there. So that's the team that we're going to go for. And I think it's probably one of the better teams we could possibly have. I mean, as it stands, Lewis Ferguson, who is back in as well, he could possibly come in and play. But I think we're just going to go with that. A wee bit of experience, a little bit of new players coming into the team to see how we get on. Slovenia with Šeško usually is a threat when he plays Bijol at defence. Half decent enough side. But you've got to think we're on par with Slovenia, if not a little bit better. We're 28th in the world. Let's go out and show why. Come on, Scotland. And we're underway with Scott McTominay. And Dembele, and straight away, Ryan Wan is on the ball. And he's went down, and the ref is... I think the ref's going to give us a penalty here after 19 seconds. Yes, we've got a penalty. Absolutely brilliant. Bijol to come down, and it is going to be a penalty, and it's going to be Lennon Miller with a chance to give us a lead after a minute here, and he tucks it away. Great penalty, young man. Slovenia 0, Scotland 1. What a dream start it has been. Penalty after 19 seconds. Checked by VAR and cleared. And Miller tucks the ball into the back of the net. What a start. Morrison, Lennon Miller the goal scorer. To Billy Gilmore, back to Morrison. A poor ball. Sheshko now can pick it up. How wide it goes to Prelic. He's beating his man, he's in the box. Back it goes. Cross, headed back across Sheshko. And it's a simple goal. It's a simple goal to concede. We gave the ball away under no pressure in the middle of the field. Ilinic, lovely ball in. Headed back. And Sheshko, he always seems to score against me. It does not matter what save we're in. Forward by Gunn. One flicks it on to nobody. Riol. Ilinic. Down the line it goes. Prelic. Good tackle by Gannon Doak. Now, what can he do? Gives it to Hickey. Inside to Billy Gilmore. Lovely ball out wide to Dembele. Great first touch to Dembele. He's in the penalty area. Oh, that's class by the young Dembele. And we're back ahead here. Brilliant from Scotland. Brilliant from Dembele. Gannon Doak wins the ball back. Gives it to Hickey. Hickey then inside to Gilmore. Gilmore with a lovely pass to Dembele, who's in lots of room. Takes a good first touch, then into his left foot. And that's a class finish in the top corner. It's 2-1. Scott McTominay. Ball out wide it goes to Johnson. To Dembele. And Dembele gets caught on the ball, but he's got it back again. Well done. McTominay. Captain McTominay. Gives the ball to Doak. Gives it away. Hickey wins it back. Miller. Gannon Doak swings a ball in. It's headed away. Dembele should collect. He has. Back to Max Johnson. What's a lovely ball to the back post. Gannon Doak! He's headed the ball in. But there's got to be a VAR check. And it's a goal. Yes! He looked onside. 3-1. What a turnaround. Max Johnson. Yeah, he's well onside. It's a beautiful cross into the back post. And Gannon Doak rises and nods it in. Slovenia 1, Scotland 3. Brilliant. That is half time. And we are currently Slovenia 1, Scotland 3. 4 shots, 4 on target. They've had slightly better possession. 9 shots, 5 on target. But we've been clinical. Really clinical. 2 goals from the wingers and a penalty from Lennon Miller. France in the other group game are a goal up on Italy. We are pleased. I don't think we're going to change anything. We're just going to go for the start of the second half. And Sheshko gets us back underway. Hickey to Binks, 54 on the clock. Good play. Good first touch. Swings the ball wide to Johnson. Dembele. Back to Max Johnson it goes. Down line it goes to Scott McTominay. Can he get the ball into the box? Dembele. Back post. One goes up! And it's a goal on his debut. Again the flag's up. But it's a goal on his debut. And this one is confirmed as well. It's 4-1 Scotland. McTominay, Dembele. That's another beautiful ball. And there's no way this goal should be getting checked. Do your job, guys. Dembele, great cross in. And that's a stunning header. Just maybe refresh the wingers. That's a ball forward. Sheshko looking for it. Hickey. And Binks knocks it away. Gannon Doak. Inside to one. Lennon Miller. Lovely switch of play again to Dembele. Dembele coming into the penalty area. Dembele! He has been outstanding in this match. 2 goals and an assist. It's just top class from Dembele. Another great counter-attack. Miller pings the ball out wide to Dembele. Dembele, great first touch, and his first thought is, I'm having this full back. Cuts inside. Oh, it's another fantastic finish off the underside of the bar. Slovenia 1, Scotland 5. And at that, it's time to make some changes. So Morgan is going to come in for Gannon Doak. We're going to bring on John McGinn for Dembele. And we're just going to come back to a back 5. We're also going to take off McTominay for Hackney. And I think that'll do us for now. Oh, maybe not actually. We'll maybe bring on Lewis Ferguson or Lennon Miller. 85 on the clock. Slovenia 1, Scotland 5. Ball down the line. Hickey takes it easy. Inside to Lewis Ferguson. Gilmore. First touch to Morgan. Inside it goes to Ryan Wan. Ferguson. Oh, it's a poor ball. We'd done that in the first half. Slovenia scored. Managed to get it away. And Dusic has completely lost it. And he's in again. What a debut this boy's had. 6-1. Ferguson gave the ball away. Sheshko got the ball away to Begic. Hickey just smacked it forward. The defender completely shat the bed. And Ryan Wan took his time, comes across and gets his second of the game as well. What a debut he's had. It's 6-1. And there it is, full time in Slovenia. And you've got to say, what an away performance. 8 shots, 7 on target, an XG of 2.25. Slovenia bossed possession of the game, but we were clinical. Defended when we had to, and certainly put the ball in the back of the net when we had to. 6-1. Where was this performance in the Euros? Absolutely delighted with that performance. 6 of the best for Scotland. Dembele outstanding. One outstanding as well. France win 2-0. Mbappe with a double. So Group 4 looks like this. Us are top by 5 goal difference. Then France, then Italy, then Slovenia. What a performance that was. But we've now got a big game. Who we beat in the World Cup, remember? France at home next. So let's jump ahead into that game against France. But what a performance we just put in there against Slovenia in that first game. Absolutely dominated them 6-1. But we've got some bad news with Angus Gunn has broken his hand and he's going to be out for 4 to 7 weeks. Disappointing for us for this Scottish camp, and also very disappointing for him in his career in the Premier League as well. So he's out 47 weeks. We've got nothing we can really do about that. Let us jump ahead to the France match now at 3 days' time at Hampden Park. Last time we played them was the World Cup. And as you can see, it was a 4-3 victory for us in the World Cup. The last time we played them, Che Adams smashing home a hat-trick in that match. So let's go for it again against France. Well, we're here. It is time for the match against France in the next game, second game. So, and we've got some bad news. The newly announced captain, Lennon Miller, is going to be missing for this game. He's back in a couple of days. He'll probably be back for the Italy game, but he's going to miss the home game now against France. So we've got a bit of a dilemma. Do we bring in Hackney, who can play that role? I think I'm going to bring in Hayden Hackney to play that role. He can also drop into defensive midfield as well. McTominay out of possession is just going to become a third midfield player. And we can't really drop one. We can't really drop Ryan up there. But also there's Che Adams, who scored a hat-trick against France the last time either. Do we bring Clearall Harding in for Morrison, as Clearall Harding has got a wee bit more pace? Technique-wise, not so much. But if we take him away from ball playing and just be no nonsense, that could be an option. And I think we maybe just drop Gilmore back here anyway. Deep line playmaker for this match and just try and go with that. Yep, I'm going to go with that team for this game against the French. And see how we get on. Well, we're here. It's time to go. McTominay resumes the captain's role as no Lennon Miller today. And if you look at France, Mbappe, Cherki, Elise, Ekatike up top, it's going to be a long, long night for us. However, we've got 3 points on the board and we've got a good goal difference to this point. After winning our first game 6-1, we're at Hampden Park. We are going to give it our all. Come on, Scotland. And Ryan 1 gets us underway, gives it to Hackney, gives the ball out wide to Hickey. Aaron Hickey now, he's coming forward, gives it to Gannon Doak. Saliba just takes it off Doak, no problem at all, and now coming forward, Olise, Cherki, Ekatike. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Mbappe! That's absolutely fantastic. No chance there at all. It's simple, straightforward, but it also is top class. Ekatike, look at this pass. Mbappe's already on his bike. It doesn't even need to take the touch. It's just slotted into the back of the net. It's Scotland 0, France 1. Gannon Doak has the ball. Gives the ball inside to Hackney. To Gilmore. All the way across to Max Johnson. To Dembele. To McTominay. Dembele's keeping on going. Dembele gets the ball to the byline. Back to McTominay. To Shimeni wins the ball. Hackney deflected! Lukeba is going to be credited with the goal, but that's brilliant from Scotland. Dembele keeps the ball in the byline, and it goes. McTominay goes down. Dembele drills it across. Hackney's drive. Oh yeah, it's cleared, and it hits off Lukeba, and it goes into the back of the net. It's 1-1 after 10 minutes. And it is now goal kick, 16 minutes gone. Long ball forward. Well won by Harding. Oh, it's a mistake by Camper. It's a chance for Ryan Wan. He's done it again. Unbelievable. It's his third goal in his second ever Scotland game. It's well won. Ukapa, I can't even see his name. Ryan Wan gets it, he's through. And that's a lovely finish. It's 2-1 Scotland. Olise. Lukeba to Shimeni. The ball inside to Mbappe. Camavinga going on overlap. Can he get the ball across? He does. Ekatiki's back post. McCracken kind of just punches it. He could have caught it. And Kamara slams it in from the edge of the box. Goalkeeping error. And there is a half-time whistle at Hampden Park. It's been another cracking game between the two nations, Scotland and France. The World Cup was a 4-3 game. Mbappe scored early doors. We equalised through an own goal for Lukeba. And then Ryan Wan again getting another good goal. But then late on, 37th minute, McCracken, he punched instead of caught. And it came to the edge of the box and Kamara just smacked it home for 2-2. It's been a good game. In the other game, currently Italy 0, Slovenia 1. So Italy got a lot of work to do to turn that game against Slovenia around. We're doing okay. We're doing not too bad. Binks is having not the best of games. We're encouraged. Do we make many more changes in this game? I do not think so. And Doak's struggling a wee bit though. I'm going to bring Nathan Patterson on for Johnson as well. We're just going to go with that. As Ekatike gives it to Cherki, and we are back underway. 65 minutes on the clock. I think I'm going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to take off Gannon Doak. We're going to put Ryan Wan out wide. We're going to bring Che Adams on up front. Swap between these here as well. Belly also struggling a wee bit, so I'm going to bring John McGinn on for him. And go there. Gilmore struggling too, so Billy Gilmore for Lewis Ferguson. I think that's just what we're going to go with now. Corner to Scotland, 76 on the clock. John McGinn will take it. He will cross to the back post. The keeper punches. It comes to Ryan Wan. Gives it to Harding. Ryan Wan with a shot. And it's just over the bar. Right, let's change something else. We're going to try and get... somebody else in here. If we got Tony struggling a wee bit, but Hackney can go deeper anyway. Bring McGinn down. Going to bring him down as well. Going to put Watson on for McTominay. These last 3 minutes or so of this game. I'll try and see it out. 3 minutes of stoppage time, and what a point! What a result! Where were these performances in the Euros for the lads? A 6-1 and then a 2-2 against France. And we've deserved it. We've been well in this match. We had more possession. They slightly had better shots and on target. We had a slightly better XG. All in all, we've deserved to come away with that point. And Italy have lost 3-1 to Slovenia. So that puts us in a very decent position if we can get something away from home to Italy. Well, we are here. It's the 28th now, 7:30, Thursday evening, the 28th of the 9th, 2028. France will play Slovenia. Italy will play Scotland. And Italy have lost their first two matches, 2-0 and 3-1. We have won 6-1 and drew 2-2 with France at Hampden Park. This is going to be a tricky game, but if we can get away with something, we will be delighted with that. and it will hopefully cement us in second place. But Slovenia might be a surprise package to the French. So we'll have a look at that. Let's first go and pick the squad. So Lennon Miller is back fit, and Lennon Miller will be the one to come straight back into that team. If we go to both for now and we see people's fitness level, can we see the fitness level? Nope, we can't. Okay, yeah, we can see it there. That's fine. In possession, so everybody looks relatively fit and raring to go. I think we're going to start with Patterson at right back. Cleo Harding had a good game. He did have a good game against France. He got a 7. Just that wee bit of pace, so I think we might just keep him in, and we'll go with Binks. McCracken, it's going to have to be John McCracken. We really are struggling with goalkeepers. It's disappointing that Gunn is injured, but that's what it is. Dembele's there. McTominay has really not played that well for us. So I wonder if we could make him a channel midfielder and get in there in this game. And Ryan Wan, or Wan, whatever you want to call him, has been outstanding so far. 2 caps, 3 goals, and a couple of assists to his name already for us. So absolutely tremendous. So he's going to be the one that's going to continue to play up front. Well, Italy have changed to a 4-2-3-1 formation. We're a 4-3-2-1 as well. Esposito gives the ball back to Maldini, and we're underway. Raspadori is coming forward straight away. DiMarco back to Raspadori. All the way back to Bastoni. Finale. Locatelli. Gotti. Chiodi. Back to Gotti. Bastoni, and this could be ominous straight away as DiMarco has the ball. Can't get a touch so far. Good block by Dembele, and it goes for a corner to Italy after a minute. DiMarco will take it. Delivered into the penalty area. McTominay headers it away. Gilmore will chase. Tonali getting to the byline. Plays the ball inside. It goes to Chiodi. Clipped into the box. Esposito! And we've played a minute and a half. We've not had a touch of the ball. The first touch of the ball is going to be McCracken picking the ball out of the back of the net. Poor start here in Italy. Good defending initially from the corner. Tonali gets himself to the byline. Orsolini, and that's a lovely ball by Chiodi, and Esposito. He's not going to miss from 6 yards out. It's 1-0 Italy, and it's a poor start. To the penalty area goes McTominay again. Headers out. Tonali over the bar. I think we're struggling a wee bit. I think we're going to make a change. I think we could go to a back 3. Patterson, down it goes to Dembele. Back it goes to Nathan Patterson. Down, out for a throw in to Italy. And I think I'm going to go back to a back 3. I don't know actually. I don't know. McTominay's really struggling. Try that for a wee bit. There's 29 minutes gone now. Gannon Doak has the ball. Lennon Miller beats his man. Clipped to the back post. Dembele brings it down. Plays the ball back to McTominay. Has a shot! And after half an hour of not being in this game, we're back level, and it is Scott McTominay. Lennon Miller played the ball across. Dembele got to the byline, played it to McTominay. Lot of room. That's a great finish past Donnarumma. And we are in this match finally. 30 minutes gone, 1-1. And we have managed to get to half time. It is half time here. It's 1-1. We've really struggled today. We've not really been in this match too much. Italy been a bit wasteful, but we have got the equaliser. So I think we can get here and possibly make some changes. We're going to encourage maybe one game too far for Ryan up top. So Che Adams is going to come on. Lennon Miller and Billy Gilmore. We are going to go that wee bit deeper for the two of them. Therefore, do box to box, move up. Second striker in there. Again, Patterson not having the best of games either, so I am going to bring in Max Johnson again. And we'll leave it there for now. And Che Adams, who's come on the park for the second half, gets us back underway. Adams, that's a poor touch. Should be doing better with the ball there. Raspadori. Good tackle by Max Johnson, who's on the park, gives it to Dembele. Again, he's got to keep possession of the ball better. Can't be giving it away like that. Gatti. Orsolini, good ball. Esposito, he's in again here. It's 2-1. It's another early goal in this match in the second half. And it's Esposito again. Fine finish. But we had the ball twice. And we gave the ball away twice. And it's 2-1. Good touch to get out of his feet. And McCracken, don't know what he's doing. Tonali, Giodi. And it goes to Orsolini, edge of the box to DeMarco. Has a shot on goal, and it's a good save from McCracken. And it will be another corner. Just at that, Hickey is going to come off. What? Kieran Tierney. Go to there. John McGinn is going to come on for Miller. I'm going to try that. Gatti has the ball. Gives it to Bastioni. Locatelli. Maldini. Good ball again. It's a good finish. It's Orsolini. It is now 3-1. And it's game over, I would say, in this match. It's a simple goal, really. And we are now 3-1 down. Well, that's it. That is full time. And disappointing overall. I mean, if you look at the XG, we had 2.11 to their 153. We did have chances in the match. We just weren't that clinical as we have been in previous games. France win against Slovenia 2-0. So we're still in second position. But it's a disappointing game away from home. So yeah, France 2, Slovenia 0, Italy 3, Scotland 1. So if we go to the group stages, this is after match day 3 in the Nations League. We have got France 7 points. We are on 4 points. Slovenia on 3 points and Italy on 3 points. So good first 3 games in general. I think 6-1, very, very good. 2-2 against France, very positive, good signs in that one as well. Italy, again, progress, but you've got to be clinical against the bigger nations. So now we go on to France again on the 1st of October in a few days' time, and then that will be the first 4 games played, and we'll see where we are. And then November comes round, and we have got Slovenia and Italy. So let's jump ahead and get the team sorted for the France game. Last game of the first 4 chunk of the Nations League, and we're okay. We're in second at the moment, but Slovenia are at home to Italy. Italy will be hoping to beat Slovenia and get themselves into 6 points, as we are on a difficult game against France in France. So it could all change again after this game, but we'll just get in to pick the team. So game against France here, we're going to change a couple of things around again. We're going to bring in Hackney for Miller. That's what we're going to do there in possession. John McGinn is going to come in for Dembele. Max Johnson is going to come in for Patterson. We're going to go Che Adams up top in this game. We're going to bring in Kieran Tierney at left back. And Stephen Welsh for Binks is what we're going to go with at this point in time. So out of possession, that means McSauce is going to go there like that, and we're just going to have Gilmore there as well. That's how we're going to play in this football match. John McGinn's going to play in the right, maybe not offer us too much going forward, but I think we need a bit of that stealing experience, especially going away from home against such a dominant French side. So it's the same type of team we've just got to put ourselves up against, like it was at Hampden Park a few days ago. We've had a good start to this campaign, first 3 games. We don't want to come here and get absolutely battered. So hopefully we can get a reasonable, good result or performance and see where it takes us. And Ekatike has us underway. Cherki will be hoping it's not like the game against Italy where we conceded after seconds. To Shemeni, Saliba, Kiba, Kamara, Jules Koundé, out wide it goes to Elise, and that's a ball looking for Cherki, and we could really be in trouble here. Cherki's in, ball across Mbappe, and it's absolutely ridiculous. There is going to be a VAR check, but yet again, not even a minute gone, and we've conceded. And it is a goal. Mukeba with the ball for France. Still 1-0 up after that very, very early goal. Koundé. All the way across it goes to Elise. Inside to Cherki. Back it goes to Elise. Good skill. Brilliant skill. He's in the penalty area. Drills it across. And Mbappe in his block. And Hackney gets it away. But Saliba picks it up again. Good tracking back by Ganondorf. It really has been shooty in at times in this first half. And that is half time. Somehow we've managed to get away with only being 1 goal down. If you look at the other games, we've got Slovenia 0, Italy 3 as it stands. So it looks like it looks like Italy will go above us in the group. We need to change something at half time. Got to encourage. Right, so John McGinn's struggling, so let us get... Ryan Wan's going to come on. He's going to come on. We're going to bring on as well Dembele. We're going to push McTominay up. We're going to push Gilmore up. We're going to bring on Lennon Miller. We're going to be brave. We are going to be brave. In possession. We need to try something a wee bit different. So we'll push Johnson on, we'll push Tierney on. Ganondorf will still be there. Gilmore. And I'm going to bring Binks on as well. So we've made a few changes here at half time as we get the second half underway. Billy Gilmore now into Scott McTominay. Across it goes to Johnson. To Dembele. Back to McTominay. Dembele's in. He's at the byline. Camavinga takes it easy and gets it away. Tierney nods it down. Gilmore. Ganondorf. Lennon Miller. Doak to Tierney. To Billy Gilmore. To Lennon Miller. He's going to have a shot from distance. It's off the bar and over. Much better though. Kamara. William Saliba. Olise. Kieran Tierney wins the ball, but Ganondorf cannot get it under control. And this could be a big chance, and that's terrible. Ganondorf, not only once has he given the ball away, he has then given the penalty away. And it is a penalty. And Ganondorf is lucky he's not been sent off. And it's going to be Mbappe against McCracken. And it is 2-0. And that will probably be game, set, match. And we're going to take Ganondorf off now. For Lewis Morgan. Tierney won the ball, gave it to Ganondorf. He couldn't control it. It sent Elise away. And trying to make up for his error, he brings him down. And Mbappe slots the penalty away. And it's 2-0. Cherki again to Saliba. To Tchouaméni. To Ram. Mbappe. Koundé. Saliba. Mukeba. To Tchouaméni. Ball to Mbappe. Lovely play. Ekitike could be 3. It is 3. It's lovely play. And things are going from bad to worse. We conceded 3 in Italy. We've now conceded 3 in France. Good football. It's given inside there. First time pass to Ekatike. Good first touch, and his second touch is in the back of the net. It's 3-0 France. It is definitely a game set match. There it is, full time here in the Stade de France. It is France 3, Scotland 0. Deserved victory for France. The Italy game where they beat Slovenia 4-0. So the group will look a bit different. Gotta go sympathise. So if we look at the stages of the group after that, so France are through. They have qualified. They have 10 points with 2 games to go. Italy are on 6 points. And we're on 4 points now, with Slovenia on 3 points. So after the first 4 matches, we've made a bit of a good account of ourselves. The last 2, maybe not so much, back-to-back games against France and Italy. But they are good big nations. So if we look at the calendar, coming up very soon, in a month's time, we've got Slovenia at home, which is going to be another huge game that we would hope to win that one. And then while France are playing Italy, and then we've got Italy in the last game, which could make us could try to get us into second place if we could get something from that match. Sorry, that will do us in this episode, the first 4 games of the Nation League. We've had a win, a draw, and 2 defeats in the first 4 games so far, with the last 2 games coming at Hampden Park. So we'd like to hope that we can get some positive results in there. So we'll see you in the next Scotland Save Nations League qualifier before we start the World Cup qualifiers again for the 2030 tournament. So we'll see you in the next episode, and we will bring you Slovenia and Italy.